most of the accounts that we have in our database are run by ethnic minority young women who are based in frontier regions of China, like Xinjiang, Tibet, or Inner Mongolia. And a lot of the videos that they publish are about the lifestyle of their minority groups. However, they depict a very specific picture of these frontier regions, one that is sanitized and clear of any of the contested issues that have come out of those regions. And a lot of these videos are then punctuated with quite overt propaganda lines that toe CCP lines.
And the people who produce these videos and post them online, how do they get around to doing this?
So it's a whole ecosystem in China. It's actually quite a big business. There are agencies called multi-channel networks that help these influencers. They give them the resources and help them run this account first on domestic Chinese online platforms, and then the better ones or the good ones are then posted on international platforms like YouTube.
Can you be more specific? Can you share with us what kind of content you've seen them produce and tell us a bit more about the concerns you have about them?
So we started being concerned when we started seeing videos pop up about Uyghur forced labor, for example. So a lot of these influencers went out debunking foreign reporting on the human rights crackdown, especially in Xinjiang, but then they would be pushing back on other topics such as ethnic intermarriage. For example, there's a policy that is heavily pushed by the CCP, or other contentious topic like Mandarin speaking in school and by ethnic minority children and so forth. There's also another layer of this, another layer of concern is that YouTube is actually blocked in China. And so the way that these influencers are getting around this block is by being published through these agencies, which means these influencers are very politically reliable and vetted beforehand.
And what kind of volume are we talking about here, and what reach do they have?
So the accounts we found are around 18 accounts, and all of them have over 2,000 followers. However, the top ones have over 200,000 followers. Some of their videos also have way more views than that, especially the ones about Xinjiang cotton, for example, which was quite sort of popular topic for some time on YouTube. We think the potential of this account to go viral is actually very big. There are a lot of other channels run by Chinese nationals based in China, like the one run by Li Ziqi, for example, that have gone absolutely global, and they have millions of followers.
Is there a way of gauging what impact they might have on viewers?
We have, in order to gauge that, we have been looking at the comments under the video. So the users that are most likely to actively engage with this type of content comment in Mandarin Chinese. So we do think that for now, the vast majority of the audience is actually part of the Mandarin speaking diaspora communities. But a lot of these videos are now getting subtitles translated into English and other languages, and also their title are being translated in English. So we think that there is an intent in reaching more global audiences as well.
How do you think this all impacts the way other nations view China?
I think this is difficult to assess from our report, but on the long term, these videos tend to completely flood the information environment. So because these videos are produced daily and are very fresh, they're very much liked by social media algorithms and search engines. So all of the other more reputable reports on human rights violations in China's frontier regions would tend to be sort of buried under all this avalanche of content that is posted daily. So I think people would have less access to more reliable information on the long term.
And Daria, do you think social media platforms should be doing more to warn users that these accounts could possibly be linked to state propaganda campaigns?
Yes, absolutely. We do have several recommendations in our report, especially for US-based social media and content streaming platforms. We think that they should broaden their labeling practices to, not only Chinese party state media, but also individual influencers that are proved to be somewhat linked to the party state propaganda apparatus. And we also think that they should stop influencer managing companies like MCNs from monetizing this content and partnering with them, because through these initiatives, they're actually subsidizing party state propaganda.
Daria Impionbato, thank you.
Thank you.